the mellifluous Patricia Daly there. Thank you very much indeed to our archivist, and thanks very much indeed to Patricia. I'm still unaware of whether it's uncertain, jury's still out on it, whether a person is a harpist or a harper. I kind of gravitate towards believing the harper is the old-fashioned one and the harpist is the modern, but I don't know. Siobhan Fearon is with me from the, what is it called? The Newry and Mourne Policing and Community Safety Partnership. Boom, bum, 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 bum. You couldn't have got a longer title, but it's all good. It's fine.
We do shorten it to PCSP, but then you end up having to give the full title in again.
Eventually, so it's twice as big. Yeah, you go twice, and that's it. And we go with there's Tommy coming in there shortly. That's good. That's nice to see him. Tommy Sands, he's coming after you. Community wardens. Yeah. You can actually, please ask Tommy to come in here. That'll be fine. It'll be good. He's coming along to talk to me afterwards. He's a good chap. You know Tommy Sands.
I feel now you're going to ask me to do a piece of music as well.
Why wouldn't you? Are you musical?
No, not at all.
Not at all, for goodness sake. Yeah, yeah. But the community safety wardens.
Community safety wardens.
The contract is out. People are in position, in post. What happens? What are they doing?
Well, essentially, they work on Friday and Saturday nights from 8 o'clock in the evening till 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're essentially there to support the PSNI in their work, to target really low-level antisocial behaviour. So we would have 2 wardens working those hours on Friday and Saturday night, and they've had an overwhelmingly positive response, both from sort of nighttime economy revellers to licensed premises, door staff, bar staff, and from the PSNI themselves actually as well. They're supporting the movement of people, signposting maybe young and vulnerable people towards taxis, maybe breaking up potentially violent
Will they have powers of arrest?
No, they've absolutely no powers of arrest. I think they are licensed to carry CCTV. They have a lapel-based camera.
Yeah.
And I mean, even that in itself is a really useful deterrent. Because if you say to somebody, you're being recorded, somebody, will hopefully have the good sense then to maybe back off from, as I say, potentially violent actions. So as I said, they've been working now for 3 or 4 weeks on the Friday and Saturday night, and they're making a really positive, having a really positive impact on the nighttime economy, as I say, in terms of supporting everybody from the actual people who are out enjoying a good night and making sure that they get home safe from their good night, which is obviously really important. Supporting, as I say, the police, supporting the licensed premises and the fast food outlets as well.
How many will be on duty at a night in Newry?
Well, some of the busier nights there may be up to 3 or 4 actually on duty, but for the standard practice would be that there would be 2 on duty on the Friday and a Saturday night.
And will they be in close communications contact with the police?
Yes, they have direct contact with the police, and then they also actually have a mobile phone as well that that anybody can actually contact them on, and also then through the different premises and stuff they will get called upon. Maybe they might be down at the bottom of Monaghan Street, they might get called up to Sugar Island or wherever it actually is.
And who will do the calling?
Well, that's. I mean, if you're, a customer out for the night out, we've publicised the mobile phone number on our website and through our Facebook pages as well. So you can put that in your phone, so you would have that if you did run into trouble.
Yeah. But if you run into trouble, would you not be better off ringing the police?
I would say that if there is something, yes, ring 999 in an emergency at all times. No, absolutely. But I mean, it might be something. If somebody's new to the town or something, and maybe they get lost or whatever, we do have that. Buses coming in and different things, so it may it would be a useful number to actually have on your phone if you did need to call it. But no, absolutely, I mean, make no bones about it. If in an emergency situation, 999 is absolutely the number to ring. But as I said, the community wardens are there, and they'll be easily identifiable. They've got a blue and navy jacket, with highly visible lettering on the back stating that they are the community wardens.
And a great part of their skill, I would think, will need to be powers of consultation and speaking to people. They will not be rushing in to threaten people.
No, it's not.
It'll be gentle, and it'll be a talk-based intervention.
Yeah, it's very much, talking people down, very, very diplomatic, in terms of encouraging people not to sort of maybe take things up to another level, and to, especially, I suppose, to a violent level, and again, maybe...
It can happen so easily,
It can happen so easily.
Of an eye.
So easily, yes, indeed. As I say, and then maybe things like saying, look, there is a taxi, because sometimes actually removing maybe one party from a scene will, again,
Be the thing to do.
have a very
good,
positive,
good result. The
good
taxi
result.
people will welcome it, I would say.
Yes, well, that's to say we've had, as I say, we've had responses from, I say, taxis, fast food outlets, licensed premises, and they're all, as I say, overwhelmingly positive. Something that's long overdue. And I mean, that's, I suppose, the point we have to make at this stage. It is a pilot scheme. It's for 3 months. So it is, as I say, working really well to date. So it is something that we probably would look to maybe getting other agencies involved or whatever in terms of actually sourcing maybe some longer term funding for it.
Okay,
But as I say,
that's
at the minute,
Newry going well, and Newry with the lovely the security of the community wardens there.
yes, indeed.
Hugely important. How are things generally in your partnership?
Oh yes, no, very well. There's a number of different things, that are sort of motoring on, I suppose, in terms of the work of the Police and Community Safety Partnership. We'll be promoting our Purple Flag status. Newry was awarded Purple Flag status.
And Purple Flag means what?
Purple Flag, it's essentially like a blue flag for beaches. So we have a purple flag for town centres, and again, the community wardens are an integral part of that. It's around the different partners, the different agencies that are involved really in the nighttime economy, making it a better and a safe experience for our customers that are out on the town on a night. So as I say, we'll be looking towards promoting the Purple Flag status, getting businesses to be involved in promotions and things like that on Purple Flag Friday, which will be taking place
this Friday?
not this Friday.
Friday after.
Friday the 31st of January. As I say, there's a number of other, our domestic violence work continues in partnership with Women's Aid and raising awareness in schools. Our rural crime, we're doing a number of things tackling rural crime.
They've had some success in that recently, the PSNI.
Well, that's no. There has been a number of successes. I mean, the trailer marking scheme has worked particularly well in terms of marking farm machinery and farm equipment and being able to track and trace that.
There's the lovely one. The inspector was telling me when she was in Lorraine, the lovely one where the thieves had left a piece of farm machinery for collection afterwards. And the guy arrived to pick it up just as the police were arriving. So they had him. It was a fair cop gov. How are you, Tommy? He's a nice man. He's on after you.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. So we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to play you a piece of music now, and then Tommy will be on. We'll be shooting the breeze. What music have you got for us, Andrew?
So Beautiful by Christopher.
Wow, I love that. So beautiful. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Take care.